I like the setup right here, the 705, this QRP radio. I don't leave it in the glove box. I modified my 480HX control head mount to where a very slight MacGyver setup where it holds the 705 perfectly, and I have a small little screw knob on the bottom where I could use it in here, and it works out really good, no problem. Right now I'm looking at my S meter, is showing right from my vantage point is looking a little over 400 watts to the antenna. So and everything, I like it. It's off the battery. I don't have to have any engines running to power anything. I've been up here in the blowing rain, and I've been in here in my SUV when it's so hot I had to start the engine and turn the air conditioning on. So, but your setup's doing a really good job for you right there, Steve. And boy, I couldn't count how many contacts I've had into Denver. I'm pretty sure I could shut off the amplifiers and run strictly 5 watts right here, and you'd still be able to copy me okay there. Back to you.
Yeah, very good, KC6CLN from K0FD8, very fine. I ran QRP for many, many years. I had a couple of converted Sears Road Talkers, and running about 5 watts on 10 meters, and I did that for quite a while. And in fact, we moved out here from San Jose, California in '98, so it's been 25 years ago, and I had a Sears Road Talker and a Ford pickup, and I had a 10-meter ham stick on the back of it, and I didn't think about the radio being stolen, but unfortunately the whole truck got stolen. That was kind of disappointing. That was our welcome to Colorado gift. We were here 2 weeks exactly. I took the call plates off. I still have the call plates in the ham shack. I was WB6 ETX originally, WN6 ETX, and I had just taken the California call plates off of the truck and had Colorado plates on it, and it made a one-way trip to Juarez, Mexico, and they found it a year and a half later stripped. But I learned something real early on in California is insure the maximum amount, all you can afford, because you might have an event that you need it. So I had the truck over-insured, and I got more money out of it than I paid for it, and it had 75,000 miles on it. It was a 1990 F-150, and it only had, I bought it used with 40,000 miles on it, and it had 80,000 because I was using it for commercial maintenance work in California, so I got mileage for it, which made the truck payment. And it was a 2-wheel drive, 5-speed, 6-cylinder Ford Custom cab, and they paid it off as an XLT Lariat because the VIN matched that, so I didn't tell them any different. So I was real happy with the payoff, but I learned a lesson about if you want to keep it, don't leave it in your truck. I lost $5,000 worth of tools, over.
Oh, I can imagine that. That becomes very costly. I don't leave stuff like my radio here in my little 705 right here. I don't leave that in the vehicle. I take it out when I'm done, and it takes a second to take it out of here. And as far as the amplifier or anything, you destroy it trying to get it out. Everything is pretty much put away and hidden, and as far as, and plus a vehicle's right in front of where I'm at. If somebody wants it bad enough, they're going to get it if you're sitting in there. So like I said, I would not want to leave my little the 705 in here. It gets too much. What did I pay? $1,450 for the darn thing. I hate to have somebody borrow it without asking. Over here, they got in the West Coast over here, they got more people stealing catalytic converters than anything. So I'm sitting in an early '85 4Runner that I restored. So that's I've had a lot of people leave a little paper. Do I want to sell it? And I thought, no, I've had it for 35 years. I just got through restoring it, and I don't want to. I had 15 years of rock crawling, and now I've put it back to new, and I don't want to get rid of it. So more sentimental. So plus, after I've had it for 35 years, I thought one of my buddies says, someone's going to steal that thing, and they're going to find it down in Mexico with a rake and a broom hanging out of the back end of it. Back over to you there, Steve.
Yeah, it's kind of comical, but I had a lot of Volkswagens I went through during the late 70s and early 80s. I had a couple of 71s and a 67 that I fixed up and resold, and I had alarm systems on all of them. I had homemade alarms on them, and that saved them twice from being stolen. and one of them I had insured for $2,500, which I actually sold it for $2,500, and it was the 71. I think I sold it in 79 or 1980, but somebody tried to rip it off out of my carport in the apartment I lived at. But I'm a believer in alarm systems, and they keep the honest streets honest, and they didn't get either one of them, so that was very helpful. And catalytic converter thefts are kind of nationwide, a real huge problem, and they're trying to make it a felony here in Colorado, and I don't know if they did it or not. Also, they're trying to make car theft a felony too, minimum 1 year in jail, and hopefully they pass that, because every day a Hyundai gets stolen, not more than one. Several of them get stolen here, and not a good thing if you own a Hyundai. And I've had two 4Runners. I had a 2004 that I bought new, and I kept it 10 years. It had the V8 in it, and it was reasonably good. And then I bought a 2018 used, and I kept it a little over 2 years. It had a 4-liter 6-cylinder in it, and horrible gas mileage around town, and in 4-wheel drive it was terrible.